Here's why I would start taking Social Security income at age 62 and not care. I think about retirement maybe a little bit too much. This is mainly because I have people in my family entering that phase of life right now, and we talk about it often. I keep trying to find a good reason to wait on taking Social Security, but I just can't. Here's why I'm taking it at 62. First off, if you take your Social Security earlier than later, the check is smaller per month. But the way I see it is that the stock market typically outpaces that difference. I'd rather have my money working for me in a way that I can see fit rather than waiting on the government to dish it out later. Also, this is even if it's available. I'm in my mid-30s and I'm not necessarily counting on it being there by the time I go to retire. I'm not counting on it and it's not necessarily part of my plan. Second, let's talk time. If I start taking Social Security at age 62 rather than waiting till 70, that's 8 additional years of income. 8 years of more freedom, experiences, and options. Waiting just means I'm gonna bet that I'm gonna live long enough to make that difference up. And I'm not all about gambling with my future like that. I will live every day to the fullest and probably in a warm climate. Also, I prepared with my Roth IRA, so I'm probably gonna be good. Third, some people worry about their benefits being reduced if they keep working after age 62. Once you reach full retirement age, the Social Security recalculates what you should be getting, and they give you back what was withheld, meaning you get that money back over time, and I just don't see a downside to that. Fourth, cost of living adjustments, or COLA, barely keep up with inflation. Over the last 20 years, COLA has averaged at about 2%, whereas inflation has averaged at about 2.5%. That's not exactly a winning formula, and I'd rather have the money sooner than later while it stretches further, especially during points of hyperinflation like the pandemic and years afterwards. And the biggest reason for me is life is meant to be lived and not deferred. People treat retirement like it's some sort of distant finish line, but the reality is the clock is always ticking and you're moving closer. Money really isn't the overall goal, time is. And I plan to enjoy as much of that time as I possibly can. Doing the math and the work now means I'll have more freedom and less financial stress down the road. I'm all ears, I want to know, but in the meantime, I'm planning on taking it at 62. I hope you're putting in the work right now and you're preparing for your future to make it way easier on yourself. And if you're looking for more digestible finance tips, follow me.